This might just be my new favourite mini drone. Hi, I'm Ash from DroningON. Now, miniaturization in the drone industry is key. The smaller the footprint of the electronics, the more complicated the drone can be. On the toy grade side as well, it also means that little drones like this are starting to appear. They're really cheap, they're fun, and they are great for training. Links to this one are in the video description, so take a look and enjoy our review. So from time to time, we're still going to look at the occasional toy grade drone because they're fun, they're cheap, and well, they're great for training as well. This is called the FQ31. It comes in at about $39, which is about £33, and it is tiny. Look at that tiny little thing. So you get a USB charger as usual. You also get a battery, and I've actually ordered some spare batteries as well. These are 1S 350 milliamp batteries. What's quite nice about these batteries as well is the USB charging port is built into the battery, so you can plug any old mobile phone charger into these to charge them. Also hidden underneath the instruction manual that you also get in here is another little surprise, and I mean emphasis on little because this is tiny. We've got a little transmitter. I mean, it's quite unusual for a transmitter and a drone to fit in the palm of your hand, but in the case of this one, it really does. So anyway, a closer look at the drone. This thing is just microscopic. The battery slots into the back like that. There we go, and it just weighs absolutely nothing. It's folding, so if we fold the arms out, you can see the full scale of this tiny little thing. It's got tiny little undercarriage, which also houses the mini brushed motors, not brushless, but brushed. It's also packing a, I say packing as if it's impressive, it's got a 0.3 megapixel camera on the front. Now clearly that's not massive resolution, but this isn't a high power photography, videography drone. This is just for fun, and basically this video camera gives you live streaming to an app. So you connect it to your phone, download an app. The app, by the way, is called VS UFO, and then as you're flying it, you've got a live stream from that camera. On the top is a power button, and if we press and hold that briefly, the light on the battery actually illuminates, and that is the only light that I can see on this drone. That's flashing at the moment, probably waiting for us to bind it with the transmitter. Okay, so it's flight test time for this lovely little drone. Now I've got the transmitter here, so first of all I'm going to turn that on. And then I'm going to turn the drone on as well by pressing that power button. So if I now press the play button on here, we should have a live feed, and there it is. Now interestingly, the picture is upside down. I don't quite know why. So there's a button here that says REV for reverse. If I press that, the picture now goes the right way around. Now the one thing I do notice is the camera is very zoomed in. I mean, if I look at the window here, you can see that we're quite away from it, and yet actually that camera's really zoomed in. Now it is very windy today, and so I'm going to be test flying this indoors. So I've put my phone into the docking thing on top of the transmitter here so that we can look at our live view. The latency, as you expect, is about 100 milliseconds, maybe 150. That's typical of Wi-Fi, so that's to be expected. I'm going to start recording as well by pressing the button on the screen, and so let's go. Now I'm going to press up. That starts the props, and then press up again, and it will take off. Whee! Now, from the appearance of this, it actually reminds me a little bit of the Hubsan X4. Any seasoned quadcopter pilots will remember that classic little drone that taught most of us to fly, actually. Now, it does have altitude hold, so if I let go of the controls here, it should hover at around that same altitude. It will deviate a tiny bit up and down, and that's generally because of the downdraft from the rotors, and it's causing turbulent air. But yeah, that's pretty good actually. Now it has got 3 different speed settings. So if I press on there, we're now in speed 2, and you can see it dips the nose further down when I angle forward, nice and quick. Let's try speed 3, which is much quicker. Look at the yaw on that now. Whee! And we can do some really fast circuits around the kitchen now.
That's much better. Flies really well. This little transmitter is really nice to use. So it is a bit of a shame that we can't go outside today, but it is just too windy and I can't take the risk of potentially losing this little thing. But let's try the stunt mode indoors. So press the 3D flip button on top and then press a direction. Yay, there it goes. There's a front flip. Let's do a side flip. Yay. Hopefully the onboard video is looking all right. However, do remember that this camera is very zoomed in, so I'd imagine the footage indoors is probably not looking too good actually. Let's see if we can get a shot of these flowers. There we go. The frame rate on the live stream isn't brilliant, but it's not bad, and this is cheap, this little drone, and I must say it's great to fly. Really nice. Also, the size of this thing means that you could take it away with you, take it on holiday, just for a quick fly around, put it in the boot of your car, have a bit of fun whenever you fancy it. So yeah, also the flight time, it does say 10 to 13 minutes. That is a long flight time, and it's a tiny little battery in here. But it's showing no signs of slowing down right now. We've probably been flying about, I don't know, 4 minutes or so. Oh, we crashed into the sink. Let's see if we can take off from our hand. Take off for landing, here we go. Hey. So yeah, nice folding arms as well. So if you do have a bit of a crash, those arms are hopefully going to save things from breaking. So overall, not a bad little drone. Perfect if you want to learn to fly ATI mode with a drone like the Mavic. ATI mode, remember, is if you ever lose your GPS signal and you've got to fly it completely manually. This has altitude holds, so therefore it is going to be a really good ATI training drone. But yeah, it flies well, good flight time, not bad at all. If you want one of these, links are in the video description. Be sure to comment below your thoughts and give the video a thumbs up. Thanks very much for watching.